All right, everyone, welcome to my channel, The Pretty Gardener. Today we are going to be picking some Cajun peppers. I have these two beautiful um, red peppers. They have turned a nice, beautiful color. When they first come in, they are like this, green. But if you let them sit a little while longer, they will turn red. And this is when you want to pick them. They're very tasty. And so I'm just gonna cut these two and look, as you can see, the plant is just doing really well. I did have a huge issue with this plant. I said this in my last video. This plant was being attacked by these little small green insects, and so nothing was growing because every time something would grow, it would eat everything up, eat up all the flowers. So the flowers could not mature, they just kept breaking off. But now this plant, flowers are happening again all over. I have two peppers that are blooming. So there's one here, and then as you saw before, there's another one. Actually, there's a third one. If you see here, there's another one growing in. So this plant is doing really well. I grow everything from my balcony, so um, this has been growing in this pot the whole time. I think I switched it though. I have switched it one other time, but I've had it now for, I would say, at least maybe 2.5 months. This plant has been growing, and so yeah, it's just been doing really well. In our last video, I do want to just give you an update to my tomatoes. So this is what I actually ended up with for that last harvest, and so I'm so excited. And there's still many more tomatoes that are on the tree, but I just want to let them ripe a little bit longer so they can turn the perfect color. I will show you in my next video my peppers. I have bell peppers as well. Um, it was a huge storm. The one thing about growing on a balcony, there's a lot of rainstorm that happens, and when rainstorm happens, it can like cause a lot of damage to the plant, to the plants. Last night it was raining pretty bad. There was wind, so my pepper plant, which is right here by the balcony edge, it just kind of fell apart. So here's part of it right now. I'm letting the leaves sit in some water so that the stems, it can kind of like, I can replant it at another time. And one of the actual bell peppers fell off too. It's in my house right now. I have it under some light, so that it can kind of just mature, because it's not small, but I do want it to get a little bit bigger so that it can fully mature, and I'll maybe show you that later before I end the video. But let's get to today. We're going to simply go ahead and cut our two peppers here. I don't actually have a still, but I'll just kind of cut it from my leg here. Okay, we're just gonna go in and just cut it. Yep, and here you guys see, this is a beautiful, nice Cajun pepper. They don't really get that big. They are mini peppers, so like this is actually a really nice mature size. And I'm just gonna put this in the basket here. What I'm hoping is that I'll have a nice array of fruits and vegetables to put in my basket. A lot of my stuff are ready to harvest right now, so hopefully I'll be able to update that basket for you by the end of the week. Right, and here's the second one. The second one isn't that big, but it's still a mini pepper, so this is not bad. But I do think it might have gotten impacted by some of the bugs that were affecting the plant, because I think this is actually a little bit smaller than the traditional size, but nonetheless, it's still matured out. The color is perfect, so we're gonna make sure we chop this up as well. All right, so let me know though if you have, if you're also growing Cajun peppers, how are they? Did you have any issues with insects? And also, like, what do you use them for? Because I'm kind of thinking, what do I actually want to use these Cajun peppers for? I normally put them in, like, tacos and things like that, but do you use them for anything else pretty cool? Maybe I can switch it up, because they are pretty tasty. And I did want to just show you guys something else, because I have like 500, not 500, but I have 3 tomato plants, and they're so big and they're constantly falling. well, not constantly falling, but sometimes they're breaking. And so like this is one piece of my tomato plant that had broke. Luckily I just was quick thinking because I couldn't save this. I had to, irrigate it in some water. And so it is still growing. This happened, I don't know, maybe like 2.5 weeks ago where this actually broke. And so all of these little, it was just starting to grow little tomatoes, the flowers that just went off. As you can see, the plant is still growing. The tomatoes are coming in. So this has been a save. But I have never had to um, replant a tomato like this. So I'm kind of concerned about when I should actually replant this, and if you can recommend also the size of the planters. I don't know if I should do one of those mini ones or if I should just put it in like one of these. So I have a bunch of these, so maybe I can replant it in here, but I'm just concerned because it's such a small stem. Maybe you would need it like a really mini planter, but let me know, because that's the one thing I haven't come across is this. In our next video, I wanna show you my squash. So I am growing zucchini, squash, whatever you want to call it. And I have grown some females, and the females are coming in really strong. So I want to show you that. And then, like I also said, I have some bell peppers to show you. So there's quite a bit in my garden, but I have been enjoying growing on my balcony. Let me know if you have any other balcony stories and any plant care tips as well. Thank you so much for joining. Please subscribe and just share your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you. Bye.